Hey, so I wanted to make a video after I watched a video and share some thoughts about what I just saw. What I just watched was a press interview with Kellyanne Conway and the press. And the abusive, just blatantly abusive nature in shouting questions at her that weren't even really questions. They were more innuendos, accusations, gotcha kind of tone. It was disgusting. It was maddening. I don't care who's in office. You don't conduct yourself that way. You just don't. Like, I didn't care for the last administration, but I would never be okay with the line of questioning in any of the committees even. None of the Republicans conducted themselves this way. The sheer lack of respect. They like to say that they're a collegiate level even group. They're not. They're not. They are, I would start with, like Obama said, JV team, but I have to go lower than that. Freshman maybe? Nah, I'm thinking even lower than that. These people act worse than what I've seen kindergartners act like. I'm sick of it. I think it's ridiculous. And I'm glad that Kellyanne Conway called them out. She called them out and said, I'm not going to answer you if you're just going to scream at me. You know, it's sad that she has to even go there and ask for people to be respectful. If you don't like her, fine. Have some professional courtesy and ask a coherent question. Don't ask a question like you think you caught her or the president or anything in a lie. Look at all the bullshit the Democrats are pulling. It's ridiculous, and they know it is. They're capitalizing on or trying to annoy the rest of us. They want to just keep on. They don't care about facts. It's not about facts. It's about tarnishing President Trump. So, as they like to say, let me be clear. They don't care that they're lying. They know they're lying. They know they're making stuff up. The point is to just tarnish this presidency. They're not good with the 2016 results, and they're not going to let him enjoy his wins, his successes, which ultimately are our successes for America. They don't care about that. They just want to smash and trash anybody close that surrounds himself with Trump. Anybody. So they call us bullies, but yet conduct themselves like a bully. They perpetrate just about every crime they commit, allege that Republicans are doing. They're guilty of themselves. Does anybody notice that? Like, I've noticed that ever since Obama was in office. It was like anything he said, it was the exact opposite. We're safer in America. Oh no, we weren't. You get to keep your doctors. Oh no, we didn't. Lie after lie after lie. I don't feel like Trump has any problem winning in 2020, with the exception of election integrity. That needs to be locked and secured now, because I know he's got this. The facts don't lie. The economy doesn't lie. Those things don't lie. Sure, the left likes to manipulate those things, and they sure do. They get in there and they manipulate stuff, because anything that's going on that's bad or shaken up, if you follow it, it leads back to the Democrats. They are willing to ruin America in order to get their power back to ruin America. You guys, we need to stand up against this. This is tyranny. We are on the edge of something, and I think people are in denial. This is deeper and more serious. It's scary. It's very scary, and I think we're kind of walking along and going complacent. And I see a lot of people bitching about the chatter in their news feeds. People are pissed off, left and right, because the left believes the lies that they're being told. They're not free thinkers. I have known some incredibly intelligent, book smart, college degree people that are on the left that eat this shit up and don't get it. Or they do, but they also know that if you step out of line, you lose favor. That's a bully system, right? If you don't stay in line, if you're not like us, you're against us, you're the enemy. And they treat us as such. We're deplorables. We don't get to have any rights. The treatment that we get, if we reciprocate back to them, the hurls of accusations. And you know what else I find really interesting? Is when they're in a place where they can't get out of trouble. Dare I say, we have a mass shooting so that the narrative can go from them being busted to gun control. See, we need gun control. They're the masters of shifty, you guys, we need to wake up. We need to wake up, and you need to think straight. Even if you don't like Donald Trump, he likes America. And you like America, or you wouldn't be here. Right? This is serious, y'all. We need to really see what's going on, and we need to make sure we have election integrity, for real, because all the collusion shit is all on them. They did it. And having phone calls with foreign powers, they're acting like that's weird. No, it's not. None of them have ever held office. And then the other precedents that I think about is, okay, now we got to release all of Obama's phone calls. Can we do that? Can we get a transcript of Benghazi, perhaps? Maybe? Fast and Furious? Y'all, what's good for us ain't good for them. I hope people see this. And even if you don't like Trump, you've got to realize. Someone asked me the other day, why does Melania Trump always look upset? I don't know. Her husband's on a constantly being attacked? Would you be super happy if your husband is doing great things for the world? And there's a whole group of people that are pissed off because he is a threat. He's a threat to their corruption. We have exposed little bits. He's just pulled the curtain back a little bit. There's so much more, and I believe this is so much deeper. And I also find it interesting that we're no longer talking about Jeffrey Epstein anymore and that suicide. I call bullshit on that. That was not a suicide at all. Bullshit. Talk about cover up. And they want to accuse Trump of cover up? Oh, you guys, it's mind-boggling. It really is, but I've got it together enough where I'm like, I got it. I see it. I see through them. I see through them. I see through their bullshit. And I know a lot of people do. A lot of people are also afraid to admit it. So don't admit it in public. Admit it at the ballot box. Do it. You need to keeping our rights is a lot easier than fighting to get them back. If we give our rights up, we don't get them back. To be in the defensive is a way better position. Defend your rights. These people want to control you. They want you to work for and pay for everything that needs to fund their lifestyle, and we will reap none of the rewards. Look at all the liberal stronghold cities. Los Angeles, San Francisco, Detroit, Austin. They're all shitholes now. Tent cities with shit and needles and druggies and people doing awful things. They're biting people. We don't live in a third world country, but if you look at all of these strongholds that the liberals hold, they're shit. There's nothing to be. Baltimore, same guy, forever there. Why? Why is Trump able to get stuff done in like 2.5, 3 years? And these people have been in for 30 something years? Man, if the left is not poster children for term limits, I don't know what is. Anyways, just some thoughts I was having, and I wanted to get it down. And I'm going to share it. And you are free to give me your comments. Just please be kind. There's no need to be rude. There's no need to have personal attacks. There's none. We can have a conversation and we can agree to disagree, and you don't have to tear me down as a person and act like I don't get to breathe because we have differing ideals of how things should be. You do you, I'll do me. You live your life, I live my life. That's the beauty of America. That is absolutely the beauty of America. And a lot of these young kids who's never lived in socialist countries and get all this propaganda about how wonderful it is over there have no clue. My eyes were wide open when I went to England this last year. Wide open. And you see the difference. You need to visit other places and know what you're talking about and stop believing the propaganda that is being force-fed down your throat from the left. It's lies. They lie. They have no integrity. None. And they have no shame in letting everybody know. It doesn't matter. They just want their power back. They are the bully on the planet. They need their power back so they can continue their corruption ways at the expense of us, the hardworking Americans. I'm not good with that. All right, well, that's all for now. Thanks for listening, and yeah, share your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. Take care. God bless. Yeah, America.